Hey guys, Entriage here. It's a bit of an update, I suppose. It's been over a year now since my last video. So basically, what I want to do is, I want to do a full channel revamp, focus in a new direction, kind of, if that makes sense at all. I didn't really prep for this video at all. Pretty much the only prep I did was spend 5 minutes writing these notes, and it's less than 1.5 pages, and I figured it would make use of having this big stack of paper. Right, so, I know in the past I wanted to do Let's Plays, and I never was able to follow through with that. And hold a Let's Play for a long period of time, I suppose. It's just something that's pretty difficult to do. It requires a lot of time and effort, and while I can manage the effort, I don't have a lot of time. Last year I was a student, full-time student, and this year I'm a job seeker. Finished my course, and now there's no jobs on the market for me at all, and that kind of makes it a little hard. And I know I'm looking here, not here, but down a bit. My screen's my webcam up here, which I got for Christmas, which was lovely. Thank you to my parents. So basically, the new direction I want to take my channel in is small videos, say 10-minute reviews of games, and maybe some highlight reels for some things I do that I enjoy and thought were entertaining while I was playing the game. What else? Maybe some vlogs. Probably a lot of vlogs compared to the reviews and highlight reels and stuff. Vlogging seems like it'd be something I could feasibly do more often. A bit of preparation, I can talk about really anything. I'm thinking, you all know I'm Entriage and the reasons why, or if you don't, basically, Entriage is, narrows down to me wanting to add something to the end of Ent, which are, in Lord of the Rings, the giant tree people that are pretty badass. And a lot of people nickname me Tree and other things which is pretty fun and funny to me. I actually enjoy those nicknames. I don't find them I can't speak. This is still going to go on the video. I don't really care. Well, I do care. I want to make quality content, but I have a speech issue, so it's not something I can just hide. Otherwise, I'll be cutting out, editing, restarting videos all the time just because I can't say a word properly. I mean, I know how it sounds, it's just I can't make the sounds with my mouth. So I'm going to explain, in a bit of extra detail while I was gone for so long. So basically, it was being a student and looking for work at the same time, as well as dealing with a lot of financial issues and things like that. And I moved 4 times in the last year. And I'm in a new place now, which I moved into 10 days ago, give or take. 15 days, I'm pretty sure. And this time at least it looks like it's going to be a bit more of a stable housing. The lease is for a full year rather than the couple months to 5 months, and it's makes things a lot easier to do. It makes I'm more able to determine my schedule, and I'm not worried about having to be in a new place within 3 months and things like that, and I don't have to worry about it until the end of the year, and then by the time it's the end of the year, I should have had that sorted already. This year I'm hoping to start an apprenticeship, be an electrician, just because I can tie that in well with my knowledge of IT related things. I don't claim to be an expert. I'm fairly knowledgeable-ish when it comes to hardware. most of the time. I mean, I still ask my friends questions. Like, I have a lot of friends which are way more knowledgeable than me, and I've got no problem going to them and asking them questions about it. But at the same time, I feel that at the moment IT is my strongest point. I'd like to learn programming this year too, in more depth. So that's something I can hope to achieve. It's one of my goals for the year. So yeah, that's why I was away for the year. And now I've come back and I've realised I don't really have the time or the necessary amount of effort to do a Let's Play. I mean, a Let's Play, you record like 6 hours, like 6 to 8 hours straight, and then you edit that out into videos, and there's a lot of editing involved for intros, if that's your thing, and I don't really do a lot of intros. My intro really is, hey guys, Entriage here. Well, it was for a while, hello ladies and gentlemen, non-binary peoples, and again, yeah, I lost my train of thought for a second there, sorry. Yeah, I don't have the amount of time for that either. I do have time, but I don't have time. It's very complicated what my yearly plan is. I'm currently on a government allowance, pretty much, just in order to survive while I'm out of work. So I'm going to tell you guys a bit about myself, my history, if you will. I grew up in a small town in rural South Australia. And, well, it wasn't really a small town, it was a rural city, so it was fairly large, but compared to city sizes, it was a very small city. It was more of a town. And it wasn't the best of places to be. Lots of issues with the town itself, and mainly, I don't know, I can't really pinpoint any issues. I think I've just put a negative stigma on it myself, just for it being a country city. And yeah, it was a place where I grew up, and so I've got a lot of social anxiety, and so I've put a lot of negative stigma on Murray Bridge itself, which it probably doesn't deserve, but it gets it regardless. So for me, it wasn't the best place, and I've escaped. I'm obviously living in Adelaide City now, or one of the many suburbs here. Yeah, that's kind of like a little backstory. And so living in the city has been good. I've noticed that I've improved with my social anxieties a lot more, being in the capital city of my state. So it is a larger city with lots of people around, which means I'm able to make friends. It's not easy to make friends, but I'm able to incorporate myself into social situations a lot easier than, say, when I was in Murray Bridge, where everyone already knew each other, kind of, and rumours went around really fast. Well, in a massive city like this, you could talk to a random group of people and you'll never see them again. That kind of thing. And I just noticed I've been recording for 10 minutes now. Oh, wow. And I'm getting messages on Facebook, which I'm going to ignore for the time being. I'm going to send a quick message, though, saying, recording. And, yeah. Okay, so I've sent the message. So, as I said, I want to do some reviews and stuff. I'm not sure what games. Well, let's finish my personal information kind of session here, and I might do an AMA or something. Yeah, let's just do an AMA. And if you got any questions you want to know about me, let's just put them straight. And the next video I'll upload will be, of course, the AMA, or if people answer my next question, it might be the review, depending on how quickly I can scroll through. I can choose questions and stuff like that. Find a way to submit questions, probably just in the YouTube comments. And so yeah, so I want to know what you guys want to see me make reviews on. Like, I want you guys to, like, I want to explain clearly to you guys that I am very limited to the games that I already own and have on my computer. I'm not going to be doing any illegal downloading of games just for a review. I'd rather have the game itself to review. If that makes sense. So I'm limited to, games I already own and free-to-play games that can be downloaded easily for free on clients like Steam and pretty much. Because I'm financially stable to living, for keeping my life and being healthy, but I'm not at a point where I can go out and be like, oh, people want me to play this game, I'm going to go buy it, so I can record it and make a review and that kind of thing. For review videos, they're mostly going to be just clips and snippets from the video, and with me talking over them, with a third person talking over them, or maybe some first person, depending on how wacky and strange the things that happened or happen while I record for a review. And I'm basically probably going to make a review about the first 2 to 6 hours of gameplay, depending on the size of the game. Or like, I'll give specific guides for this is a review for the first whatever. And yeah, it doesn't really change much. Like, getting Facebook messages. I'm going to close that. I'll just close my browser, but no. I'll just minimize the chat. It's kind of annoying. I did say quite clearly that I'm recording. I will talk to them afterwards. So basically, I want to know what you guys want me to do for reviews. Like, I've got a couple ideas for what I want to do for a first review. Basically, I'd like to either do Dying Light, which was gifted to me on Christmas, and I've recently downloaded. I've already played a lot, but I haven't recorded anything, so I would probably start a new game and record snippets of the intros and stuff like that. I'd also like to do maybe Guild Wars 2, because it's a game that I have. It's a big MMO. In my opinion, it's a good game. I like it. At the same time, though, because like those are games that I want to review because I'm kind of feeling like playing either of those at the moment. Excuse me. That my review might be a little biased because I feel like playing that game, so I'm more likely to enjoy playing them more. So if there's any other games that you think that you'd enjoy seeing me play, I'll put a link to my Steam and Origin accounts in the description. Not Origin, because I don't know how to work that around the link, but I'll put a link to my Steam account, my Steam library, in the description, which will be below. It's somewhere, I don't know anymore. Facebook could change at any time. Ooh, hiccup. So yeah, that's basically where I'm going. The highlights will probably be they'll just be crazy short snippets, videos, or like highlight reels kind of things, like montages, depending on how I feel about editing and if I've got the time to edit like a full montage and things like that. And yeah, the vlogs, which will be basically similar to this. Me talking to you guys through the webcam. At the moment, I don't have a designated microphone, and because it kind of looks uncomfortable, I don't feel comfortable wearing it in the video. It kind of closes off my face from the rest of my surroundings, which it kind of should. Like, you should be focused. Like, you could be looking around my room. It doesn't bother me, but I feel closed in if I'm recording my face and my headset's on. Like, I don't like, ooh, mirror image. It's not mirror, it's shadow mirrored, and it's weird because that's my right hand, but it's showing, the screen is showing me it's on the left. It's really weird. So basically, if I'm recording like this, you'll see me have these in for sound, rather than wearing this, my headset, for things. If that makes sense. Gaming videos, like the reviews and stuff, because there will be small snippets of, well, there won't be small snippets, like, the primarily will be my face and maybe like an off-screen, like I'll be moved over like here, and there'll be half the screen taken up by gaming clips while I talk to you guys about them. Whew, that's going to be some difficult stuff for me to work with, but I can try. It's like, it's a bit of a challenge for the the video editing, but a bit of practice and I could get there in no time, I suppose. So I might even do some live review sessions where I do a lot of cutting, but I still wear. But then you will be seeing me wear this, and it's really flexible but not flexible, and it ends up really tight sometimes. So it's another reason why I find it a little uncomfortable to wear, unless I'm going to be wearing it for a long period of time, in which case it will then settle properly in about 20 to 30 minutes, and it'll feel better to wear. I know this has been a long video, guys, so I thank you for bearing through. Remember to leave comments in regards to what you want me to answer for my next video, which will be an AMA. And yes, also leave comments for what you'd like to see in the first review. There'll be some links in the description to some of my social media things. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.